The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towel & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
And we welcome you back to the Michael Pierce Athletic Complex on the campus of East Poinsett County High School in Lepanto. Randy Myers under the headset. I'm glad you're with us here for our continuing live coverage of the 2A2 District Tournament. Just had our first game completed as Salem defeated Mark Tree 61-32 in girls play. And right now we're set to bring you our first boys game of the tournament. This will be a matchup between the top seed out of the West, the Cotter Warriors that is, of Coach Chad Wheeler. Their opponent will be the 4 seed out of the East, the Mustangs from Buffalo Island Central, coached by first-year head coach Brandon Ballard. Cotter checks into this game with a 22-10 overall mark. The Warriors finished 11-3 in conference play. BIC comes into this game at 11-12 overall and 2-5 in league play. Set to be joined soon, hopefully here. We'll have the return of Wes Cisco as he had to make a water run, and I see Wes making his way back up the bleachers as we speak. This Cotter team was last in action on Friday. They defeated Marshall 63-51. They have won 7 of their last 10 games, whereas BIC was last in action on February 3rd. They defeated Armorel in that game 57-47, and BIC has lost 6 of their last 10. So Cotter certainly with a team that's got momentum as we come into this one. Taking a look at, we don't have the, did not have a chance because of not much time between games, so we don't know who the Cotter starters will be. We can tell you who the BIC starters are projected to be, and those starters include Chase Carmichael, a 6'1" senior guard / forward, Tate Schooley, a 6-foot sophomore guard, Cannon Walling, a 5'9" senior guard, Blaine Wieldy, a 6'2" junior, he's a guard, and Andrew McFarland, a 6'1" senior guard / forward. And as we said, BIC is coached by Brandon Ballard, and he's in his first year at the helm of his alma mater. He, of course, if you're familiar with Northeast Arkansas basketball, you probably know who Brandon Ballard is because he was part of a dynasty that they had there about 10 years ago, Wes, and helped lead them to the first of 2 back-to-back state titles in 05 and 06.
Yeah, Ballard knows what to do. He also helped out Coach Taylor for a couple of years on the sidelines.
So when he was named the head coach at BIC back in the offseason after the resignation of Mike Scatero to return to the A-State staff, I don't think it was a surprise to anybody to see Brandon Ballard finally get that job. It was you might say, a job he was born for.
Yeah, and I was surprised actually that he didn't get it last year.
Right. So this Cotter team is a bit of a mystery to us, of not having seen or known that much about them. As we said, we know they're 22-10 and 11-3, and they were good enough to win the West as they come in as the top seed, coached by Chad Wheeler.
I do know their last conference game was had a little bit of fireworks against
a little
Salem.
Controversy in that game against Salem. Apparently, there's a pretty heated rivalry there.
But I got a buddy of mine who officiated that game, and he said it was all the opposite's fault from Cotter.
Here's the opening tap as Eddie Hillis puts the ball in the air, and it is controlled by BIC. Coming up with the basketball is Andrew McFarland. He's got it between the circles. Gets it on the left wing, back out high to McFarland. Now they go right wing to Cannon Walling. Into the paint. Now back outside, a head fake. Kicking on the left wing against a double team. Bring it back out high. Doing so is Blaine Wieldy. Wieldy with it. Walling with it now on the right wing to Carmichael. Inside it comes. Off the glass. Missed, but a foul against Cotter.
I believe they're going to call that one on Landon Martin, number 34.
6'2" senior. And at the line for BIC and hitting the first free throw is Devin Pemberton.
Tonight's officials are Eddie Hillis, Johnny Esther, Curtis Tate.
Misses the second one. Cotter's got the rebound as Landon Martin pulls it down, and here come the Warriors back the other way. Dallas Moody with the basketball. We've got a foul immediately against BIC.
Yeah, Cannon Walling just hammered.
So each team with one foul now. Not quite a minute deep into the game. Get it inside, now on the right wing. Skip pass out, got an open shooter at the top of the key. They go inside instead. And the miss, rebound, put back, no. Battled around, and finally BIC comes away with the basketball. In transition, but a nice defensive hustle back play for Cotter by Dawson Burns.
That was just great hustle back.
That's just not giving up on a play regardless of what the numbers may look like. Cotter with the basketball, trailing 1-0. Go down low on the baseline. And that time, Landon Martin able to answer. He got a couple of good looks there a moment ago, but just couldn't get the shot to drop for him. At that time, he finds the range in close. Carmichael with it on the wing. 3 ball. And it misses, and Cotter with the rebound. Dawson Burns brings it ahead and looks at a midcourt trap. Gets it across the timeline. Down low to Martin again, out high. Burns shoots the 3 and misses, and BIC the rebound. McFarland into the paint for Pemberton, over his head and out of bounds.
Well, I believe this will probably be the closest game of the night, Randy, because Buffalo Island's been playing with some, getting into their own late in the season. And like I said, Cotter had that trouble with Salem last week.
Cotter with the basketball. Kick out onto the wing. Pass into the paint is stolen away. BIC fills the passing lane, and Wieldy takes it away. Here's McFarland with it on the wing. Back out high for Carmichael. 2-1. BIC's had a free throw thus far, still looking for their first field goal as we click down to the 5-minute mark of the first period. Skip bounce pass back out high for Carmichael. No look pass. Right wing. Good ball movement for BIC. And there's a steal in the paint for Cotter. Looked like some contact and no whistle. And Cotter's got the basketball. The Warriors with it out at center circle. They'll give it up there for Dallas Moody, the senior guard. Open deep 3 on the way and good. For Hunter Dearmore, 5'10" senior. And Cotter with a 5-1 lead now. There's an open 3 off the left side for BIC that won't go. Cotter's got the rebound. McFarland knocks it away but couldn't steal it. And here come the Warriors. Loose ball in the paint.
Oh, nice job keeping it alive by not grabbing it. He tipped the ball back out.
Another reverse layup is nicely done for Dallas Moody. And a 7-1 start for Cotter.
BIC Faithful wanted traveling on that, but he kept the ball by tapping it. He never actually come back down with the ball. Great job by Moody to keep that play alive for the Warriors.
BIC in dire need of a bucket here. Going into McFarland, he'll turn and shoot from the elbow and get exactly what they needed.
Ask him, you shall receive, Randy.
So that makes it 7-3, 3:19 to play in the period. Moody with the basketball, gets a right wing. Now they go to the elbow. Got an open shooter on the left wing. He'll fire from deep. It's no good, and the defensive board for BIC. Off the glass, the basket is good for Cannon Walling.
Back-to-back buckets by the Mustangs.
Fought back to within 2. It's 7-5. Inside 3 to play in the period. To the high post. Now on the left wing. Martin with it. Pass into the paint. Once again denied by BIC. Out of traffic with it come the Mustangs. Walling kicks it out for Carmichael to McFarland. He'll take the deep 3 and it rims out on him. Rebound to Cotter. Now we've got a timeout taken by Cotter. If Chad Wheeler wants to talk about it with 2:21 to play. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll hold it here for the time being. And a 2-point lead for Cotter, which started strong, but it's been BIC making it happen on both ends of the floor here in the last couple of possessions.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about a while ago. I think this is going to be a back-and-forth type of game, as you see Moody there with that nice behind-the-basket move.
And then the elbow jumper at the other end from Carmichael, or McFarland, rather.
Just when you thought BIC was, could be a couple of buckets from getting away from them, they come back and they knock it back down to 2.
Now they're going to extend their defense across the floor, and Cotter no trouble getting it across the timeline. Find the high post, and once again they turn it over. Anytime they try to go inside, BIC is really making it difficult on them. Maybe either turn them away or stolen the ball. Here's a 3 up and good for Walling that puts BIC on top. Half-court trap. They get it across finally, and then they step out of bounds. So Cotter really struggling with the BIC pressure right now, Wes.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if the teams from over in the West, if they don't pressure as much as the Mustangs do over here or what, but they are struggling.
One thing's for sure, I have not seen BIC play it at all this year, but just knowing the teams that they play, they're used to seeing it.
Yes.
Because almost everybody on the eastern side plays pressure basketball. Here's Pemberton down low. He gets fouled and will be at the line.
It's going to be on Landon Martin, and that's his second.
Devin Pemberton, the 6'3 junior, making his second trip to the line for BIC. Went 1 for 2 the first time. He makes the first one here. They'll try to make it a 3-point lead now for the Mustangs. That one comes up short. The rebound's tipped, and Martin controls for Cotter. He'll get it for Burns and get it across the timeline. Pass down low. Layup good. Good ball movement. And Cardiff with the basket for Cotter. There's McFarland at the elbow. Kick out for Walling. He'll fire a 3, and it's no good. And Cotter got the defensive rebound. Tie game at 9. Inside a minute to play in the period now. Dawson Burns with it at center circle. Eases to the right wing. Gets picked up by Walling. Now a little double team. Goes left side. Clock hits 30 seconds. They're clearly going to hold the ball and probably take the last shot of the period, it looks like, Wes.
Yeah. Coach Ballard's telling them to get out.
Get it back to Burns over on the left side. Clock at 13. Burns directing traffic.
Go. They're letting you have it go.
5 seconds left. From the top of the key, the turnaround jumper is nothing but net. What a play by Dawson Burns. They count that as a 2, or that was a 3.
Oh, they put 3.
Yeah, I think it's a 3. So at the end of one, Cotter's got a 3-point lead. It's 12-9.
That was only a 2-point.
Did they change it again?
Murphy Dental Care is an avid supporter of high school athletics. Murphy Dental Care is also proud to be a sponsor for coverage of the 2A2 District Basketball Tournament on Tubetown. Everyone at Murphy Dental Care hopes to see great games filled with sportsmanship, competitiveness, and fun for all teams involved. Murphy Dental Care wishes the best of luck to the Sloan Hendricks Greyhound teams during their games in the tournament. Murphy Dental Care is located at 1031 West 3rd Street in Bowdoin, Arkansas.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Back to Lepanto. All right, let's recap that last shot at the end of the first quarter by Dawson Burns for Cotter did count as a 2. We were unsure as whether or not it was going to go as a 2 or a 3, but apparently it counted only as a 2. Impressive shot nonetheless, Wes.
Yeah, as you see right here, we'll watch the replay on that one. He's definitely inside the arc right there.
Yeah.
That was a good job by the officials to talk with the table, tell them it's only a 2-point shot. And this could be a momentum swinger right here because they got that big bucket. And
now
now
they get the ball to start the second period.
Yes, exactly.
With it is Dallas Modi, the 5'5 senior. We had him listed at 5'5. I think he might be a little taller than that, but there's a bounce pass into the paint that'll
kick ball.
Go off somebody's foot, so they'll reset and give the ball back to Cotter with 10 seconds gone in the second period. Warriors lead BIC 11-9. 3 from straight away, short. Get the rebound. They'll try it again. Modi with it. To Martin, stripped of the ball, gets it back. No reset. Bounce pass into the paint from the baseline and a foul on BIC. Fouls on Pemberton, that's his first. And the second team foul at the line for Cotter will be Trenton Tardif, a 6'3 senior. And he makes the first free throw. Substitution for Buffalo Island. Noah Teeter, a 6'1 junior, checking into the game. Crowd continuing to file in. Second free throw is also good for Tardif. He's got 4, and it's 13-9. Four-point run that Cotter is on, dating back to the end of the first period. Here's McFarland with it out high. Get it down the right wing to Walling, now to Carmichael. And the pass is stolen away. Driving layup up and good for Dawson Burns. He's got 4, and the Cotter run continues.
6-0 after that last second shot at the end of the first quarter.
Carmichael in the corner for BIC. It's double team, needs help. Finds McFarland, now down low to Pemberton, and Pemberton immediately fouled as soon as he brought the ball down.
Logan Harrison checks in for the Mustangs, number 14.
And he'll inbound from the baseline. Gets it out high for Walling. Right wing to McFarland. Skip pass to Wallen. Let's go over 3. This one's off the mark. They get the
To you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Cotter inbounds after the timeout.
Modi working it ahead for the Warriors. Gets it over for Burns. Free ball, good.
Nice three-point shot by Dearborn. Pretty stroke.
He's got 6. Back to a 3-point game. McFarland with it in the corner. Double teamed. Stripped to the ball.
Tried to do too much with it right there.
Yeah.
Nobody come to help. Warriors just going to walk it down the floor, set up their offense.
Burns. Whistle and foul away from the ball. It's going to be an offensive foul.
Looks like that's going to be on Carter for an illegal screen.
So McFarland works it across for BIC. Finds Walling on the right wing. Out to Wieldy. Here's Carmichael. Back to Wieldy. Open three. Got it. Walling. I said he was open. He actually had a guy in his face, and he just stuck it.
Yeah, he was about 3 feet behind the arc when he took that shot.
Cotter back the other way with it.
6-point lead for the Mustangs. Not as much ball movement for the Warriors as there was in the first half, but that's a nice drive by Moody there.
Moody with 4.
He's like, if no one else is going to move, I'm going to try to make something.
Gets his team back to within 4. 3:44 to play in the period. Bounce pass out high for Carmichael. Right in front of center circle. Against the zone. Goes right wing to Walling. Underneath McFarland in the center. Back to Walling for another 3. This one won't go. Rebound tipped. Up for grabs, and Pemberton comes away with it. They'll get a reset.
There's nothing the Warriors could do on that one. That one just went over their heads and tipped by the Mustangs back out to a guard.
BIC has done a nice job of crashing the boards on both ends of the floor thus far in this game. Here's Carmichael. Dribble drive to the elbow. Now kicks it out for Wieldy to McFarland.
That was tipped.
Yeah, partially blocked as he misses from the elbow, and Burns will work it back the other way for the Warriors. 2:35 to play in the period. BIC leading 32-28. Moody, runner in the lane, got the roll. He's got 6. Back to a 2-point game.
Buffalo Wild Wings just leaving the lanes open, and Cotter's going to exploit that.
Walling, bounce pass for Carmichael. Trying to shake the defender. And walks in the process. That's another case of maybe trying to do a little too much on your own that you mentioned again a while ago, Wes.
Yes.
BIC is going to extend the floor with a defensive pressure. And there's a steal and a turnover. McFarland to the rim, gets fouled. He'll go to the line.
Moody had to foul on that one.
Yeah, that was about the only recourse when you're left in that situation. So McFarland at the line to shoot 2 with just inside 2 to play in the third. Making the first one.
No, ball coaches are safe. You're going to foul them, make them earn them on the floor. Don't give them an and one.
Second free throw for McFarland. Also good. He has 7. The lead back to 4 for Buffalo Island. There's Modi with it across the timeline. They've got numbers. And it's knocked away by Walling. What a play.
That should be off of Blue. That should be off. Oh, That was off of Buffalo Island. The Mustangs got a break.
So McFarland will bring it back the other way. Bounce pass right wing for Walling. And then on the corner for Wieldy. Bounce pass to McFarland. Underneath. Teeter, double team, kicks it out. Now it's taken away. And I think they're going to get Teeter for a foul. They do. His second. They have the second team foul in this half. So again, they'll come with full court pressure. And Burns will get it at midcourt for Martin. Back to Burns. And now across. Underneath, down the middle of the lane, finger roll layup, nicely done for Landon Martin. He's got 8. Gets it back to a 2-point game with a minute remaining in the period. Carmichael. Eases high to the left wing. Now finds McFarland. He'll direct some traffic from there. Guarded closely by Dearmore. Spins to the right wing, brings it back out high. We hit the 30-second mark of the third period. McFarland still with the basketball. Top of the key.
Dearmore's making him use some energy, though.
15 seconds left. And
a 5-second count.
Yep. So the turnover gives it back to Cotter with 15 seconds left in the period. And the Warriors with a chance to tie, or a 3 gives them the lead to close out the period.
You know, a lot of people don't know it's a 6-foot distance there.
There's a reach in against BIC that stops the clock with 5 seconds left. Who'd they call that on? Did you see?
That was on 21 Wildy.
This is Burns.
Oh,
lost it, gets it back, shoots off balance from 3 and knocks it down at the horn. What a shot by Burns.
And that gives the Warriors the lead going into the fourth. Watch his play. He loses right there, he loses the
Just almost fell, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it back and then fired it off balance.
Nothing but the bottom of the net.
We'll pause for 30 seconds. Back with more in the fourth quarter in a moment.
Murphy Dental Care is an avid supporter of high school athletics. Murphy Dental Care is also proud to be a sponsor for coverage of the 2A2 District Basketball Tournament on Tubetown. Everyone at Murphy Dental Care hopes to see great games filled with sportsmanship, competitiveness, and fun for all teams involved. Murphy Dental Care wishes the best of luck to the Sloan Hendricks Greyhound teams during their games in the tournament. Murphy Dental Care is located at 1031 West 3rd Street in Bowdoin, Arkansas.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
We're back after that spectacular shot.
You know, we saw a lot of momentum swings in that third period. I mean, BIC got their lead up to as many as 7, but it's all momentum Cotter now to close out the third period, and they've got a 2-point lead, actually a 1-point lead, 35-34. BIC with the ball to start the final frame. Here's Carmichael with it, finds McFarland, dribble drive down to the baseline. Take it back out for Carmichael. He's guarded by Burns.
A little lazy pass. If Cotter was ready, that could have been a steal.
There's a lob to McFarland who misses. Rebound to VIC. Kick out to Walling. He'll put up a runner in the lane. Couldn't get it. McFarland with a stick back. Nobody blocked out McFarland, and he had the easy putback.
No, like you say, no lockout whatsoever.
That puts BIC back up by a point. Not quite a minute deep into the fourth quarter. Cotter with it out high on the right wing to Burns. Burns going baseline, dishes. Open shot is a miss, but the rebound put back up and in by Landon Martin. He hits double figures with that basket. That puts Cotter back up by a point, 37-36.
Cotter should have had that first one, though.
Here's McFarland with it out high. Walling lets go of a deep three and fills it up.
We got something here.
A discussion at the scores table.
I believe we have a warning on Buffalo Island for touching the ball after it goes into the hoop. So next time it'll be a technical foul against the Mustangs.
So it's 39-37, a 2-point lead for BIC. Cotter with the basketball. Here's Burns with it high on the right wing, guarded by Walling. Dish is out high for Moody. He'll dribble down the middle of the lane and hit another layup. Moody with 8.
And now we got one against Cotter as well. So now
that's 2 dead ball warnings on back-to-back possessions.
Yeah, so both teams have been warned now. So last thing you want in a tie ball game is a dumb technical foul for
something
touching
like that.
The ball after it goes to the net.
Yeah, that's certainly in a game like this, you don't want that to happen.
Yep.
McFarland with it out high for BIC. Tied at 39. Carmichael. Guarded by Dearmore. McFarland. Skip pass for Walling. Out high to Carmichael. 3 from straight away is too strong. Rebound goes long and out of bounds, and Cotter will get it back. Substitution for Cotter. Hunter Grinder, a 5'9" senior, checks in.
Replaces Moody after he got the warning, so Coach Wheeler's going to let him sit and think about what he done.
Martin at the elbow, kicks it back out for Burns. He'll fire from there, short, rebound. Martin gets the foul.
Foul's going to be on Pemberton.
It's his second. And the 4th team foul. Landon Martin, 6'2" senior at the line. Makes the front end. He has 11 points now. Teeter is replaced by Jesse Fry for BIC. Fry's a 6'2" sophomore. Fry's second free throw is good. Or rather, Martin's second free throw. He's got 12 now. Cotter back up by a pair, 41-39. McFarland, right side to Carmichael. Ball poked away. Carmichael gets it back. To McFarland. Dribbles into the paint, shoots in traffic, and draws the foul. That's the 4th team foul on Cotter.
I got that on Cole Adams, 21.
First free throw by McFarland is true. And that puts him in double figures with 10 for BIC. Makes them both.
We got a timeout by Buffalo Island.
So we'll take the break as well. 5:03 to play in the game. We're tied at 41.
It's time once again for the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablethon. Saturday, March 3rd from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. You can watch live on Ritter Communications Tubetown, Channel 21 in Arkansas and Channel 11 in Tennessee. Or take the Cablethon with you. Watch via Facebook Live on the Tubetown Facebook page or listen to the audio simulcast on Thunder Country 96.3. Don't miss the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablethon.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
We're back in Lepanto. 5 minutes remaining, 5:03 to be exact. We got a tie ball game here in the opening round of the 2A2 District Tournament between Cotter, the 1 seed out of the west, against BIC, the 4 seed from the east. Cotter with the basketball as Burns works it ahead against token pressure now across the timeline. Get it for Adams in the corner and back out high for Burns. On the left wing. Kick out, open three. Good. Dearmore with a big bucket. He's got 9, and that puts Cotter up by 3 now with 4.5 minutes left. Here's Walling with it for Buffalo Island. Fires it inside. Turnaround jumper by Fry is a miss. Martin's got the rebound for Cotter. He'll clear it out for Burns, who brings it ahead. Double teamed as he approaches half court now across the timeline.
3-point Warrior lead. They do not have to do anything unless, right now Buffalo Island's not coming out on them. I would just sit out here until make them come get them and then dribble drive. That's not a walk, folks.
Burns with it out high. Gets it for Dearmore. Back to Burns. Right now they're just kind of playing keep away on the perimeter. Comes on the right wing. Skip pass back to Dearmore on the left wing. And back out high to Burns.
The only thing about right now is they're getting a little lazy on their passes. They got to make sure they got to make sharp, clean passes now.
Well, they've worked about a minute of clock on this possession. There's a foul by Pemberton. No, they're going to call it a jump ball.
It's going to stay with Cotter, though.
Pemberton forcing the jump ball. Take a look at this. Is that a foul or a jump ball, Wes? What did you say there?
From behind there, I probably would have called a personal foul myself.
So Burns will inbound for Cotter from the baseline. Out high it comes. Back to Burns in the corner. Dribbles to the edge of the lane and kicks it back out high. Modi with it. And there's a layup. Nicely done by Dawson Burns. They overplayed a little bit, and he went right to the bucket and had an open layup.
Yeah, exactly what we were talking about just making, taking control. Make sure you got something out there.
Foul down low against Cotter with 2:55 to play. Warriors with a 5-point lead now. BIC with the ball. Inbounding for Carmichael in the backcourt. Just inside 3 to play. Jump pass stolen away as got a foul at the other end after the steal by Martin.
Carmichael's just going to pick up his second.
So Martin will inbound from the baseline. Left side of the basket as he faces the floor. Gets it out high for Modi. Left wing, open 3. No. Rebound to Carmichael. Not a smart shot there.
They did not need that one right there.
We'll see if BIC can take advantage. Carmichael goes baseline. Kick out for McFarland, who fires a 3 up and in. McFarland with 14 gets it back to a 2-point game. 2:26 to play with timeout on the floor. We'll step aside. Back with more in a moment from Lepanto.
Murphy Dental Care is an avid supporter of high school athletics. Murphy Dental Care is also proud to be a sponsor for coverage of the 2A2 District Basketball Tournament on Tubetown. Everyone at Murphy Dental Care hopes to see great games filled with sportsmanship, competitiveness, and fun for all teams involved. Murphy Dental Care wishes the best of luck to the Sloan Hendricks Greyhound teams during their games in the tournament. Murphy Dental Care is located at 1031 West 3rd Street in Bowdoin, Arkansas.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Wes, going back to that last possession for Cotter, and that temptation of that open three was just too much for the Warriors to resist. They came up with a miss, and allowing BIC to hustle back to the other end and nail a three of their own in transition, close the gap in half from 6 to 3.
Yeah, and that's actually a 6-point swing if you think about it. And that's something the Warriors did not need at that point in time. They had a nice lead. They were working the ball. They had the Mustangs on their heels, and now we're right back to a 2-point game.
It's just the lure of that 3-point shot, man. I tell you, it can be a blessing, and sometimes it's a curse. Cotter trying to inbound against BIC pressure. They get it in play for Modi. He's across the timeline with a behind-the-back dribble. Dishes down low, and a great job by Carmichael hustling back to break up the fast break and swat the ball out of bounds. Good hustle play.
Yes.
Burns will inbound. Finds Dearmore.
And again, the Warriors don't need a first shot opportunity. They can work the ball. They still have the 2-point lead.
Burns with it. Draws the double team, needs help. Gets it out for Modi. Bounce pass right wing for Dearmore. Minute 55 to play. Loose ball up for grabs. Scramble for it. Body's on the floor.
We have a timeout by Cotter, and it's going to be a full timeout. Good job by Coach Sweeney to notice his kids had possession of the ball and call the timeout to keep the possession.
So $1:50 left in the game. Timeout on the floor. Cotter will have the ball and a 2-point lead when we return.
It's time once again for the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablethon. Saturday, March 3rd from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. You can watch live on Ritter Communications Tubetown, Channel 21 in Arkansas and Channel 11 in Tennessee. Or take the Cablethon with you. Watch via Facebook Live on the Tubetown Facebook page or listen to the audio simulcast on Thunder Country 96.3. Don't miss the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablethon.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Randy Myers, Mike Seid, along with Wes Cisco. $1:50 remaining in the basketball game as we welcome you back to the 2A2 District Tournament here in Lepanto. Cotter's got the ball in a 2-point lead. What's our timeout situation, Wes?
Both teams with one timeout, and looks like the arrow goes in the favor of the Mustangs.
So Cotter will inbound in front of their bench, or from the end of their bench. Dawson Burns to trigger. Gets it in play for Modi.
And now, yeah, exactly. Mark Tree's playing, I need to foul you, and try to, since that's only the 16th foul, try to steal the inbounds here.
Clock at $1:42. Landon Martin gets it on the right side for Dearmore. Back to Burns. Left wing to Modi. Martin, double teamed. Bounce pass for Dearmore. Rifles a pass underneath. Shot blocked by Pemberton. And they get the reset. Huge play by Pemberton, but maybe even a bigger rebound.
Yeah, big rebound by the Warriors. And that causes McFarland to foul. And that's going to send Landon Martin to the line for a 1-and-1.
1:11 remaining. Big free throws here for the senior. Got 12 points so far. Now 13.
This will be a huge one right here to make it a 2-possession game.
Missed it. Rebound taken by McFarland for BIC. So it's a 3-point game. Still one possession. McFarland tries the three and finds the range. And we're tied.
Nobody picked McFarland up, and he's hit that shot about 3 times now.
Here's Dearmore with it for Cotter. Kick it out for Modi. Runner in the distance of the lane. Lost the ball. Up for grabs. Goes out of bounds.
Warrior ball.
Belongs to Cotter. 47 seconds left. Tied at 47. Burns to inbound across from the Cotter bench. Finds Modi out high on the right wing. Kicks it for Dearmore. Whistle and foul away from the ball. And it's an offensive foul on Cotter.
They call it on Moody.
His third. Team foul number 5. So now BIC gets it back in a tie situation with 40 seconds remaining. What do you do here, Wes? Run your offense as usual or hold the ball?
I think they're
going to have time to talk about it.
Over.
So we'll step aside quickly as well, back in just a bit. We're tied at 47 with 40 seconds remaining.
It's time once again for the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablephone. Saturday, March 3rd from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. You can watch live on Ritter Communications Tubetown, Channel 21 in Arkansas and Channel 11 in Tennessee. Or take the Cablephone with you. Watch via Facebook Live on the Tubetown Facebook page or listen to the audio simulcast on Thunder Country 96.3. Don't miss the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablephone.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle and Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
We're back here in Lepanto. 40 seconds remain in this 2A2 first round district tournament game between the 1 seed out of the West, Cotter, and the 4 seed out of the East, Buffalo Island, tied at 47. Certainly hope you folks have enjoyed this one as much as we have bringing it to you.
I didn't understand why Cotter called the timeout unless it's to set up a press, and they're not. They're playing maybe a 3-quarter.
BIC has the ball as we return after the turnover on the foul from the offensive foul from Cotter on their last possession. Inbound for McFarland.
Oh, they're just going to make them run a little clock back here.
Here's McFarland over for Walling, high on the wing. Clock at 25 seconds.
Buffalo Island still has one timeout if he wants to use it.
Walling has it. Gets it back to McFarland. 15 seconds left. This is Walling. And now the timeout from BIC with 10 seconds left on the clock. We'll hold it here.
And the whistle blew right before Cotter Warrior stole the ball.
10 seconds remain. So is this I didn't notice
this.
Okay, this is a full timeout, so plenty of time for Brandon Ballard to draw up a strategy, and we'll see what he comes up with when we return to play here in just a bit. 10 seconds left, inbounding from near midcourt.
You see on some, right there, they just left McFarland wide open.
You know, you would have thought by now that McFarland would have had enough, would have drawn their respect enough to, maybe draw a little bit more of a defensive presence near him.
So it'll be Mustang ball right at half court.
Thanks to all of our sponsors for helping bring you coverage of the district tournament. Faith Funeral Service in Manila, Murphy Dental Care in Imboden, and Towle and Sons Auto Sales in Manila. So Wieldy will inbound from the bench at midcourt. Carmichael sets up in the backcourt. They inbound to McFarland. McFarland with it. He's going to probably take the shot. Dribbles into the lane, shoots in traffic from the line, got the foul. and will go to the line with 2 seconds left. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Foul is on Modi, is that right?
It's on Dearmore.
Dearmore, okay.
That's only his second foul.
So Andrew McFarland at the line to shoot 2 big free throws here for Buffalo Island Central with 2 seconds remaining in a tie game. Here's the first one. Missed it off the back iron.
His first miss tonight from the free throw line.
Big second free throw coming here. Got that one. So it's a 1-point lead. Burns to inbound. Gets it in play to Modi. Modi fires from midcourt for the win and unable to find the range. And BIC escapes with a hard-fought 1-point upset victory here over the 1 seed out of the West as BIC gets the win 48-47. We'll step aside, back with final numbers in a moment.
Introducing Ritter's new whole home DVR solution. Record up to 6 of your favorite programs at the same time and watch them in up to 5 different rooms throughout your home. Manage your recordings, set parental controls, and more from your smartphone or tablet with the free Follow Me TV app. But the best part is equipment starts at only $25 per month when added to an existing TV package. Ritter Communications, right by you.